Hello everybody, welcome back to Star Wars Conquest. Version Remastered 1.0 again. It's been a while since the last one. I'm going to basically start another series. I know I've been restarting the series over a while. It was either I was running into issues in my campaigns where I was just stuck on didn't know where to go with them, or more often than not, what would happen is I'd get into some fight and the data would corrupt and I would save and exit without realizing the footage had corrupted back then. Now, however, I think we'll be okay. Also, compared to the last video, I believe I fixed my mic volume because I noticed in post that my actual voice was really low in the last video, leading to my music nearly taking over the entire thing. I say my music. It's not my music. It's, copyright-free stuff. As best as I can manage. I'm trying not to get heavy into the copyright things. For Star Wars, it just happens. But for other stuff, I've seen a lot of stupid stuff about that. Let's get into it. Again, we're going with Sandbox campaign, as the story campaign doesn't have much to it. Excuse me. We will be going a clone once more. We're going to have a re-rise of the soldier. Oh, go back. Clone trooper. Remain independent to start with. Try to navigate the galaxy. We're again going to be doing a Clone Renegade. I'm going to be CT 8654. We are going to go with some int, some agi, stealth, surgery is absolute necessity, along with iron flesh, athletics, rifles and pistols need to be as high as I can get them. Can ignore this as it's a clone, so I will be wearing a helmet 90% of the time. And we are back on the galactic map. This will be similar to the last series and me going with a Clone Renegade, in which I'm going to try to join the rebellion against the Empire. However, at the start, I am not going to restrict onto where I trade. This is a reboot to the Clone Renegade series, so you can expect there to be differences in how it plays out. Right now, I've got the Clone Armor, however, I do not have Clone Blaster, and a Vibro Knife. So, we're going to get started here. First off, let's see if we can't find some goods to sell. If I remember correctly, hello Jawas. They have 18. I'll fight on the ship, might as well. If I'm gonna go out, I might as well go out swinging against these little buggers. I don't think I'm gonna win this, as far as I'm aware, just due to sheer numbers. At the same time, they don't really do much in the way of melee damage, so maybe I'll just walk them down. Get off me! I lucked out that most of them are using melee weapons, and that their melee weapons are such dog water. Just gotta watch out for these guys. These guys are actually a threat. Unfortunately, the rest of these guys have blasters, so this will be much harder. I mean, if you guys want to close in and just die that badly, be my guest. Makes my job easier. Ooh. Trying to get a good shot in here. Just keep corner peeking until I can take these guys out. I don't wish to go down to Jawas. If I'm gonna go down, let it be by some Imperial hands instead of these Jawas that are just here to rob me, you know? A rusty pipe, only 15. I don't think that's enough to even pen my armor. Okay, where was I? Let's go to Bothawi and... Well, first let's drop by Saki just to pick up some volunteers so then I don't get swarmed again. Because there's more Jawas right there. So let's go to Bothawi. And let's offload all of this to the merchant, as I don't need any of this Jawa gear. It's only like 200 credits. It's not a bunch. They seem to have water in good supply here. I guess I can buy some water. It's 21 credits. It's not terrible. I don't... Hypori might need water. They are desert-ish. Oh, hello, Jawas. This time I have friends, though, so... They are normal rebel recruits, though, so all they've got is blaster pistols, and they're not the best blaster pistols. Here we go again. Expect to hear a lot of Jawa screams going through this first area. Once I get strong enough, these guys will leave me alone entirely, but... Oh, get off. I imagine this is how Anakin felt when he was going to the Jedi Temple. Oh, they actually managed to knock me out. Huh. The last one actually did some damage. I'm going to pull back. See if I can't get away. I don't want to risk my men doing it because they don't have as good an armor as I did. That's even more Jawas. Holy crap. They are angry at me. The midgets all came out of the woodwork. Upgrade them. Let's get out of there. I guess they didn't like my joke. It's 27 to the 21 I paid for it. It's still technically a profit. Not much. Let's just take one. It's 16. Let's go ahead and leave again. Let's head to Tatooine with some Geonosian pottery. I paid like 16 for it. How much is it here? 28. Decent little profit. Nothing fantastic. It's just enough. Let's go to Geonosis. I know a clone wouldn't really want to go to Geonosis so they could avoid it. Mind you, in the new canon, this planet is actually just dead world, so... Surprisingly expensive here. I got it for cheaper at the other place. Huh. Well, nothing here I want to buy. Let's go to Pazab, see what they got that they make on the planet. Nothing. They have nothing. Okay. Let's go to Karasa then. What do you got? Some Hydra Spanners. Protein pack, 23. What about Camino in general? What do you got? Hydra Spanners for 164. I don't know how that is in the actual market at the moment. This first episode will just be a lot of this trading stuff. I don't think I want to pay 164 unless I know the price in the other areas. Let's go to Gamorrean. Normally 2... Okay, yeah, that is a decent price for Hydra Spanners, it looks like. Water's 29 here. Okay, let's go grab some of those Hydra Spanners and take them up to Gamorrean then, since price seems different enough. Let's buy 2. That's about 332 credits. Let's see if the sell price is decent. Not a very big profit, but still a profit. It's 332 up to 340. Not really a huge profit, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. Bronzium bars. I don't think there's any planet that specifically produces bronzium. So let's head up to Nalhutta. We're going to do a lot of this just bouncing around, trying to find a good market here, as I want to be able to have some money to work with. I should have taken the Hydra Spanners here. Holy crap. Nalhutta. I'll keep that in mind. Let's go to Kashyyyk. $184 on Durasteel. I think that's a little expensive. Beef. I don't know what they normally produce. Droid oil, $259. Let's go to Bimmel to recruit, and then we'll go to Serapin to see if we can't... Okay, There's that. What do you produce? Yep, some Hydra Spanners that are under 323. Let's take these back to Nalhutta and see the profit we can get from that. Because the cost was similar to the last time. So 323. Let's see how much we can get at Nalhutta. That's a tidy profit there. Very tidy profit there. So let's... I believe Dak will sell Hydra Spanners normally. Let me just check my character stats here. I want more int so my trade skill can get better, but also so my surgery skill can get better, so I cannot have my men die on me. So also do a little bit of prisoner management just so I can take them, and some looting so I can get some extra kit. Everything in cash. It's only 54 credits, that's not bad. I think Dak produces Hydra Spanners. No, it does not. My knowledge is failing me. Back to capsule. These are helpful if you're in a tight spot. Oh yeah, Hydra Spanners are not bad, are pretty bad here. 132 for Durasteel though. I think that's a fairly decent price on it. Uh-oh. I do appear to be getting jumped. Appears the pirates don't like me intruding in their market, I suppose. For the Republic! If I can hit the broadside of a barn. Ugh. Come on. There's another hit. There's a good hit. Alright. I think that's all of them. Yes, sir. I'm going to go ahead and make a precautionary save after that, as sometimes when I've done those, they tend to crash the game. I've talked about Dev about it. We have no idea. No, there's still 132 here. I don't know if it's just because it's in the same zone, though. So let's head out to Yavin. I believe Raxus produces Durasteel very well. Oh, Wookiees. Nope. Mandalorians, we are outnumbered, and we do not... I don't think we have the kit to bring these down. I'm glad I didn't buy a bunch of extra goods, because I don't think we're going to live through this. Ow. I'm going to take cover. As they outnumber us, so we are going to get blasted to bits if I'm not careful here. Shot one of my own men there. Oh, I had to reload. I thought I got knocked out for a moment there. Nope. Good to the old tactic of battle peeking. Corner peeking. Ow. Get out of here. I'm not in good shape. Go first person here so I can try not to miss my shots. Danger! Ah, damn. There's one left to my two, but my two are not good troops, so I just kind of have to wait for luck. Come on, boys. This is kind of a doofy little battle going on here. I don't know if they're just not programmed to move, or if it's just because of the weird barrel situation. Oh, they actually managed it. They actually managed it. Whew, that got dicey. Oh, alright, because I don't have a ship yet. Completely slipped my mind. Let's get all this. Some decent looking Mandalorian armor. I'm not going to use it this time around. plasma gas. Plasma gas. Large clip. Let's use... Oh, actually, these are all pistols. Pistol ones, not rifle ones. I gotta pay attention to that. I'm just gonna grab everything as I am trying to get money. Go into Yavin. Let's sell off all this Mando junk. Yeah, gloves aren't even worth grabbing. Any clone blasters here? I'm also going to be taking a look around that, because the ones out of the shop are just normal. Armor shop will never sell clone armor from my experiences. Okay, back to goods. Nerf beef at 10. That is a very good price. Let's just get about 15 for that. And let's try to take that up to Raxus. I don't remember whether Raxus is a fortress planet. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. They're going to catch me. Oh, no. Fight on the ship again. And try and true tactic. Get there before I get shot. Woo! They got the good blasters. One of my men. I don't know how many of my men recovered. Oh, none of them did. That's the problem. I am going to lose this. Hello, Nova Troopers. I need to get these back right now. They have flamethrowers. Ugh. Whew. Scary. Scary. Spooker. No. I want what you're selling. Go away. Yeah. Like I said, I was expecting to lose that. Always sucks when you get out of... Oh, they took my helmet. Those jerks. There we go. Go into Felucia and see what I can't do here. Sell this. Ah, I look so wrong. I'm going to stop by a center and pick me up a new helmet. For now, though, I'm going to re-recruit so I can not get completely blasted out by a Jawa party if they find me while I'm not equipped to deal with them. Skirt around a little bit. Try to get enough men. It's about 19. That should be able to hold 129. I believe we can get a good price for droid oil on Nalhutta. So I'm going to buy two. 263. Let's take this back to Nalhutta. On our way to the Trade Federation to see if we can't get a new helmet back. I don't know. I'm sorry if the battlefields aren't very varied. I'm trying to prevent crashes as much as possible. Ouch. Because sometimes this mod can be a little unstable on planets. Sometimes. It's not consistent about it. I have enough men that I should be able to at least be able to kill most of them without me having to do everything. Because that's what I'm trying to avoid, is having to do everything for my men, if avoidable. I can aim, I swear. There's another one. Keep blasting, keep blasting. Yeah, reload. He's dead. Okay. Didn't go too badly, not at all. So let's go ahead and get these guys. and pick up all their guts. Could just slap on one of these to hold me over, but they look awkward on non-Mando armor. Let's ban in everything of that, and let's continue on my run to Nalhata with this stuff. And hopefully don't get jumped again on my way there. Okay, let's visit the cantina first. No ransom broker. These guys are good to have, but at the same time, I'm reluctant to buy that right now. Are you? No, you're a plastic surgeon. I was looking for a ransom broker. You're a ransom broker? You're a ransom broker. Perfect. Alright. Let's go to the marketplace now. Offload all the weapons first. Good, good, good. Not the armor merchant. I'm going to go to the goods merchant, just so there's plenty of room. $3.50 a barrel. I believe I paid $1.29, so that's not too bad at all. Everything on Nalhut is pretty expensive. Alright, let's head to the... What's closest? Trade Federation or Kuat? I'll head to Kuat. Let's go to... I can't go to Alaris. Let's go to Obraskaya, I think is how you call it. And re-recruit. And let's also check the party and get these guys upgraded to cadets. And then in case we get another scrap, they might stand a bit more of a chance. Get some more charisma. Get some more int. Int for the trade and the leadership. And we're going to go navigation so we can maybe escape. And let's go to the shipyards, go to the merchants, and see if I can't get my helmet back. And if I can afford it, my blaster. So, 2,000 to go. May as well upgrade myself to green here, because there are actually armor differences in between them. How much would that cost me? About 1,500. That is most of my money. Where was mine? Oh, it's shipped. I'll just get a normal clone helmet for now. What about the blaster, actually? Is it better than mine to get a DC-15S? It does have a stun setting. Speed rating, 110. Speed rating, 120, so that one can reload faster. Accuracy is better than the A1280. This one does not get a stun setting, though, so I think I'll be hanging on to the A280 for the moment, but I will be changing out the cartridges so that it's not yellow, because that's really irking me. We're back to having our clone helmet. So let's go ahead and get out of here, and then I am going to have to call the episode here. If you enjoy these series that I put out, make sure to let me know in the comments. If you'd like me to start a different mod or recommend other mods to me, let me know in the comments. Other than that, though, I will see y'all. Hello, all. This is just a quick thing after the end of the episode. I wanted to ask you, the audience, a question. Would you prefer if these videos just remained how they are with the only music coming from in the game, or me adding the Star Wars music in post? If I add the Star Wars music in post, there will be copyright claims, and that seems to stifle the feed on it showing up for people. Or if you just want me to keep it how it is, so then there's no copyright issues. So then you're perfectly fine notified of it. Let me know down in the comments. For at least the next couple of episodes going through the weeks, I will just continue on how I've done right now, with there being no background music as to avoid it, except for in the outro. as I am trying not to get my channel just covered in copyright, you know. Other than that, though, that is it. Back to the outro.